What bad habits do you want to remove? Do you want to stop sleeping in late? Do you want to stop procrastinating on your work? Do you want to stop waiting until last minute to get started and being stressed? Do you want to stop smoking? Do you want to stop spending your money recklessly? Do you want to stop eating fast foods? Whatever bad habit you have, there is a way to stop it. I'm telling you this from experience because just a few months ago, I was smoking twice a day, every single day. Okay, a few months ago, that was me. And I wanted to quit it, but there's just like, you know how you say you want to quit something and then you get a temptation, you get that smoker's voice to say you might as well hit the blunt, and then that happens. That kept happening to me. And the only way I was able to quit that smoking habit was doing what I'm going to tell you in this video, okay? So whatever habit you have, you can break it, no matter how hard it is. Unless you're like addicted, then like obviously go seek help. But if you're not addicted to these habits, then there is a way to break it, and we're going to talk about that in this video today. But before we get into it, and before I even tell you how I was able to break that smoking habit, which I'm telling you, it is so effective, let me tell you first of all, who am I? My name is Faith, and my goal is to help entrepreneurs, creators, and high achievers reach their goals by teaching you how to take action, stay consistent, and make your goals happen. And if you like this video so far, if you're vibing with me, you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I do make videos like this every single day, because I want to help you reach your goals. Alright? Now, how can you break any bad habit, no matter what it is? How can you break it? Simple. Add something painful. Add something painful to those bad habits, because we as humans are naturally driven towards pleasure and away from pain. So if you can add pain to that bad habit, you will stop doing it. And that's exactly what I did with smoking. I love money, okay? I'm not like somebody who like, money, but like, you know, money's good, you know, I rock with money. So the reason I was able to stop smoking was I texted my friend and I said, look, I got a problem. I'm going to send you my notes, and every day I'm going to track whether or not I smoked or not. And if I did smoke, I've got to send you $50. Do you want to know what happened that month? I only smoked 3 times. I lost $150. But I only smoked 3 times. You know why? Because smoking suddenly didn't become something I could just do. It became something that cost a lot, and it hurt. Like literally every time I like fell into that temptation to smoke those 3 times that week, that month, I always felt pain, because it's like, I really just spent $50 to smoke, and it's not gonna last that long. What am I doing? And so every time I thought about doing that bad habit, money came to my mind. So now it wasn't just let me do it. It was, do I want to do this thing and spend this much money? I don't really want to. That's gonna be painful, so I didn't do it. And then my friend, she had this habit of eating bad foods. And so she texted me and said, actually, I like how you did that thing with your smoking. I'm going to do that with my food. And so every time she eats fast food, she has to send me $30. And guess what? She's cut down on fast food. Now, obviously, there are more tactics. I'm going to get into them on how to add painful things to your bad habits so you stop doing it. But adding a cost, an expense that you are going to stick to is one of the top tier ways to stop bad habits if you have integrity. If you don't have integrity, if you're not going to stick to your word, this is not going to work for you. Or if you don't have an accountability person who's going to make sure you stick to your word and follow up on you, this isn't going to work. But this, in my experience, has been the best thing that's helped me stop so many bad habits, by just adding money or just adding something hard to that bad habit. Like for example, I used to get on TikTok a lot, and I wanted to cut back on it. And so I told myself, every time I get on TikTok, I've got to do 20 push-ups. Do you know how many times I open that app? A lot. And so I got to the point where I would hesitate before even getting on TikTok, because I'm like, do I really want to do push-ups? No, I don't want to do it. So I want to get on TikTok. So there are different ways to add pain to these bad habits, but you really got to think about it. Like, how will you add that pain? I just gave you 2 examples. You can add money, and you can add like physical pain. Like you gotta do something to exert yourself before you can do the bad habit. And what are other ways you can add pain? You can make it harder to do the thing you want to do. Now, this works wonders if you're lazy. And guess what? You are lazy. We're all lazy. So this is gonna work for you. You want to make it hard to do the thing you want to do. And what this means is you want to put it somewhere that's inconvenient for you to get to. So for example, back when I was playing the game a lot, when I wanted to stop playing the game, I literally just put my game controller in the top of my closet. That was it. And because the top of my closet was messy, which meant I would have to get a step stool, because I'm 5'4". I would get a step stool, have to climb up, and then dig around for the controller. I didn't feel like doing that. That was too much. So I just did it. And back when I was smoking pens, I used to keep it on my pillow, and so I wake up and just immediately smoke it. But I realized that's stupid, because if I have it on my pillow, it's so easy to get it. So instead, I took the pen and I moved it into my car, which made it easier for me to start smoking as soon as I woke up, because when I wake up, I'm not going to want to go out to my car to get my pen. I don't feel like it. That's hard, so I'm just not going to want to do it. And even when it came to eating bad foods, all I did was literally push the bad foods in the back of the cabinet, the back of the refrigerator. And I'm just so lazy to even reach back there, so I would just get the healthier foods up front. And the last one, this isn't really painful, but it still works. You want to get the bad habit out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind. When I was watching TV all the time, the only thing that got me to stop watching TV was giving my TV away. Like, literally, I just gave it away. I gave my gaming system away. Why? Because I didn't want to keep gaming all the time. When you commit to getting rid of the things that are enabling your bad habits, and it's gonna make it so much easier for you to not even think about doing it, because it's not in your line of sight. Like, think about your phone. Do you pick up your phone because you just have this urge, or because it's just always near you? It's always near you. If you went and put your phone in your bedroom and then left without your phone, you will not be on your phone, because you don't see it. But because you're always in constant eyesight of that phone, it's so much easier for you to just pick up without thinking and just get on it. Because you're always in eyesight of the weed, you're always in eyesight of the game controller, you're always in eyesight of the bad foods, it's so much easier for you to just go and get it, because you see it. But if you don't see it, you're not gonna do it. So whatever bad habit you have, see how you can hide it. How can you get it out of your sight? Now, this isn't going to magically stop all the cravings, all the temptations, but it'll make it drastically easier and less likely that you'll do those bad habits, because it really all comes down to if you see it. Because what you focus on, you draw your energy to, you feel me? And if you can't focus on these things, then your energy is going to go elsewhere, right? So, I just gave you 4 ways to stop bad habits, to break bad habits forever. And I could go on, but I don't want to overwhelm you. But if you're interested in this topic and learning more about it, I highly suggest reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, because I literally, all the ideas I told you in this video came from that book. And I also have a summary in my YouTube description, not in the description like in here, but like my channel description. So if you want a summary of that book and learn more ways to break bad habits, you can definitely go check that out. It's completely free. You don't have to put your email in, you just click the link and you got it. But regardless, you now know 4 ways to break any bad habit forever. 1, make it costly. 2, make it physically assertive. 3, make it harder. And 4, make it invisible. Hide it. So let me know in the comments what bad habits you have and what tool, what tactic you're going to use to break that bad habit. Alright? Now, if you watched this part of the video, you might as well go ahead and give me a like. And if you like what you've heard so far, then go ahead and subscribe, because like I said before, I do make videos like this every single day, because I want to help you reach your goals. And as always, remember, take action, stay consistent, make your goals happen, and I'll see you later.